Hey everybody, my name is Jody and I am the District Sales Manager for Avon District 381. And what we're doing today is we are going to learn how to create a Facebook group. What I'm doing next week is with a selected few who've come forward to say they want to do a Facebook group party. We're going to play around and do some experimenting with that to see how that all works. But in order to do that, we need to have a Facebook group and we need to have an audience. So I'm going to show you guys how to do this because it is way easier than you think, and it is something that will take you a matter of minutes. So here we go. I'm going to share my screen. So from your personal profile, this is what you're at. Okay, let me just make sure I'm at my home page here. Okay, and way down here, it says groups. You click on groups. Up here is where you go create a group. So you need to create your group. So I'm going to do a group for training. Okay. I'm not going to add, you do have to add one person. So Karen, I'm going to add you just because you're here. Okay. And then it gives you suggested people, et cetera, et cetera. To start your group, you do need one person in your group. Okay, so pick someone who's your cheerleader because I'm going to talk about inviting people to your group versus putting people in your group. So when you do add someone when you're creating it, I recommend just adding one person and it be your biggest cheerleader that doesn't mind being added into a group. Okay, then you get to decide if you're going to do a closed group or an open group. This is completely your own personal style, what you want to do. Me personally, I liked closed groups. I didn't because in a closed group, I wanted my customers at the time to feel special, like they were invited into something that wasn't for everybody. You also want to do it so that you're offering value to so people want to come into your group. Okay, so that's the difference there. But you can absolutely have a full public one because that also opens up to have anybody come into your group as well. So play around with that. It's not carved in stone. If you decide you want to open it first, especially for a Facebook party, you can open it to the public and then close it afterwards. Lots of different things you can play with there. Okay, so I'm going to do a closed group and I'm going to hit create. Okay, then you get to pick your little icon. I usually like my champion. Okay, and here's my group. This is it, guys. So then you would go into here and you would upload a photo. So let me pull Find Your Beautiful. Okay, so you add a photo. You hit Save Changes. Okay, now here's the More button. Here's where you can go in and you can edit different things. Okay, so I would put different descriptions so people can find it. So Karen, because you're on, I'm just going to use you as an example. So, inspired by Avon. It would help if I could spell and make it all consistent. Inspired by Avon is a VIP group for customers of Karen and Sheila. Okay, you can do anything in there. Tags. You can tag because this is going to help people bring people to your group who are interested in like-minded things. So you could do like network marketing, right? You could do Avon. So you can do different things like that and so forth and so forth. So you would just literally go through and you would just customize everything. Okay? You get to decide if anyone can post in the group or if just only the admins. You can have people ask questions, lots and lots of different settings. I'm not going to go through each one because it's pretty self-explanatory. I'm going to hit on other more important things. Okay, so then you go back to your group. If I can figure that out, that would be helpful. Okay, so now you have a group. So what's going to happen now, okay, is again, you can add the description, add your tags, you can do your location, all kinds of different things. Okay, but the biggest important thing is you need an audience now. So what are you going to do? So you're going to have things here that are your friends. and you can add them as a member. Now, this is the big conversation that you talk about here. Nobody wants to be held hostage in a group, and nobody wants to be put into a group that they have no interest in. So I would be hesitant and very careful of what friends you just automatically add into the group. Because I know I personally have been added into friends groups that I've been like, dude, I don't want to see this in my newsfeed, and it can get annoying. So instead, what I would do is type in an email here. So I'm going to use Vinny as an example. So I would type Vinny. Oh, wait, I lied. Vinny's a bad example. Let me do an email. Let's do Sheila. Karen, what's Sheila's email?
S. Faulkner.
Yeah, at Rogers?
No, 0119.
Yep.
At Rogers.
Okay. So instead, what happens, okay, is this comes up, and then when I hit her email, it says Sheila has been invited to the group. So then what happens is Sheila's going to get an email that says, hey, Jody requested or has, I can't remember the wording. It's something like, Jody has recommended that you would be interested in this group, or something to that effect. But then it's Sheila's choice whether she wants to join the group or not. So then once Sheila gets her email, she would click it to say, yes, I want to be part of this group, or no, I don't want to be part of this group. It's her choice. So that's why I prefer it that way. And I even do that with my reps. I invite them into our Facebook group. And so forth. Now, another thing that you can do when you are setting up your members, so over here, okay, you can actually add that you can ask questions. So for example, if somebody requested to join your group, when people join my Facebook district group, they have a series of questions. It says, how long have you been with Avon? Who is your leader? And what district are you in? Because I don't want just anybody coming in, and because there's so many people out there, I don't recognize everybody's name. So I want to know, do I know your leader, or are you in my group? So that's something that you can set up. That's under your settings. So it would be under here, edit group settings. So you can actually ask people how to do that, okay? Or not how to do that, who they are if they want to join your group. So now, how do I get, so I've invited all my customers into the group because I've done their email here. But how do I get more people into the group? So you can hit share, okay? And you can literally post this on your timeline saying, hey guys, I've just set up this group. Let me cancel this here. I just set up this group. Would love if you requested to join. You can post it that way. You can ask your cheerleaders. So like my best friends, I would say, listen guys, I just set up this group for my customers. I would love if I could post this to your timeline, and I would post it to their timeline and people can join. Does that make sense? So these are different ways that you would increase your audience. Okay. Then what you can also do is, because you have this link here, okay, so if I went back to the group, and I went over here, I could copy that URL and send that out in an email to my customers as well, saying, hey guys, I just created this VIP group for my customers. Click on this link and request to join. And then you build your audience that way. 3 different ways. Let's summarize. You can copy the link up here and email your customers. You can go here and enter in the emails of the people that you have currently and invite them into the group. You can add members into the group, but be very careful who you're doing that with. Make sure that you know them and you know you want to be in that group, okay? Then you also want to fill out the descriptions and so forth and so forth. So then what happens is you want to fill it with content. So the content that you're going to do, so first of all, your audience has said to you, yes, I want to learn more information about Avon, and I want to learn about being your customer. So remember, we are beauty ambassadors. We are beauty advisors. So you can advise and you can post as many times as you want in this group. You will not go into Facebook jail. This is your group, and the audience has said, yes, I want content. So what you'll do for content here is a few things. You're going to do a lot of social, right? Like ask specific questions. What's your favorite Avon product? What Avon product do you remember as a kid? Do you remember the commercial? Post the commercial. So you want to do 80% social, because you still want to have people sharing, liking, commenting. Okay, so you want to have social stuff on here, but then you also want to post the e-brochure link and let them know when is your order due, when are you going to do week of deliveries. One of the things that I've encouraged you guys to do that I think is fun is on here is once you get your orders and you put your orders together, first of all, you can do an unboxing of your orders on your group, because if somebody has an order, oh my gosh, this challenge is hilarious. Okay. If you, when you're unboxing your orders, people are going to be excited because, let me just bring you back to not sharing on this for a second. Okay. When you are unboxing, what's going to happen is the ones who have ordered are going to be excited because they're going to be like, ooh, my stuff's in there. And the ones who haven't ordered are going to feel left out and want you to do that with their stuff. Another thing is once you have all of your orders together in the bags, what you can do is take a picture of that, post it on Facebook, on your group, and say, hey guys, I'm doing my deliveries today. Is one of these yours? So you want to always be looking at the social aspect of it and the fun aspect of it. And then every so often you're going to sprinkle in here, you know, Find Your Beautiful tour. Have you ever thought about doing Avon before? Are you aware that you get a discount as a representative? These type of things. But you don't want that to be a focus. You want this to be fun. You also want value in your group. Okay, why should people want to join your group? So things like a Facebook party. So let me share this again. So what I'm going to do with you guys is the ones who had made me admin into their groups, I'm going to go in here into your different groups and I'm going to create an event. So I go into here and I will do this for you guys. I'm going to create your events, and then throughout the day I will post in the events. And we will do fun things and interaction, and we're going to request people to invite people into your group. The whole purpose of the party is to increase your sales, get a bigger audience, and possibly get some team recruits, okay? And this is how you're going to grow your audience. But that's it. Like, it doesn't have to be overthought. It took me, what, 2 seconds to create this group? And then from there are different aspects and different tools that you can use that I can do deeper trainings on. So for example, there's a program called Buffer App, which you can go to and you can literally schedule the posts within your groups. Okay, you can do it all on a Monday and it looks like you're on Facebook for the whole week when all you did was take an hour to post to your section. Also, when you're in here, you can also, do you see this here? You can schedule posts. So I can go in and I can post something, but I can have it not show up on here until 3 o'clock, because there's nothing worse than when I go into my Facebook group and I post 5 different things. The next thing you know, in your email, you've got 5 different notifications and you're like, I have information overload. Which one do I look at? So those are the different aspects there. So let's summarize. Go to your homepage, go to groups, click create group. Okay, once you have your group, what did I call it? Training? Uh-oh, now I don't remember what I called it. Because I do that. Hang on. There we go. Group for training. Once you get into your group, you're going to go in and you're going to fill in some descriptions and things like that. You're going to start to invite people in. You're going to copy this and invite your customers, and then you're going to fill it with some fun content. Okay? That's it. And make me an admin so that we can play with the yep, I've only had 1 coffee today, guys, and it's early. We can play with the Facebook party is what I'm trying to say. Do you guys have any questions at all? Was that helpful?
Jody, it's Trudy. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay, good. That was my dog barking, by the way.
That's okay.
So I was confused. I thought you said to create a page.
No, a group.
Yes. Okay. Because from the iPhone, you cannot share from Spark to a page.
No, you cannot. And that is something that we've brought up. But you can share to your group. So the difference between a group and a page, okay? A page is public. And a page is more, if somebody is looking for you as a representative, right? You can use that, and you need a page to do any Facebook ads that you're doing. The purpose of the group is that you have a targeted audience that want information about your group, so Avon.
Okay.
So what you do also, because of how Facebook works, is you would post something to your page and you would share it into your group, because then the audience is bigger. And when more people look at stuff on your page, the more your page will get into people's timelines.
Okay.
So a page and a group work together as almost like a funnel. But a group is a targeted audience that you have their attention and they want information about it. A page,
Okay.
people just visit for information. A group is more social.
Okay.
Yeah. And the group is what you want to do a party in, because it's like sitting in your living room, right? Here's my group, here are my people, here was my audience. This is what we want to do.
Okay.
Okay. Karen, do you have any questions?
Not yet.
What
No, I think
what I
it's,
Do for yours, Karen,
Mhm.
and not everybody has to do this either, but because you already have your tagline of the Inspired by Avon,
Yes.
I would brand that.
Okay, yeah, that sounds
So
like.
I would, yeah, so for your group, I would do Inspired by Avon VIP customers
Mm-hmm.
or
Okay,
something to that effect.
yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds
And I
good.
would do it as all separate words, as instead of all of them together, like you do for your email. I would do
Yes.
Inspired by Avon.
Right, okay.
Because then when people search Avon, you want yours to come up in Google.
Oh, yes, okay.
Yeah. And the Inspired by Avon is, it's a smart tagline. So when someone searches Avon and then it says Inspired by Avon, because inspired is an emotion that you feel, people
Mhm.
will be drawn to that more.
True, okay, that's great.
Yeah, you want to brand the crap out of that, because that's what makes you guys as a team.
Yes,
Yeah.
okay.
Trudy, do you have a tagline, or what do you call your people? Do you call them anything?
No, not yet. I need to think of something. Rosina's always bugging me about that. I need to get on that. I know.
Do you know what it is? It's not that it's essential. Because I'll give you an example. So when I started, I did my email. It was avonfun@live.com or something to that effect. And I did that because when I started, my why was I just wanted to do Avon because it was fun. So I tied them together. Well, because I did that, everyone knew me as Avon Fun. So when I grew my business and I needed a branding, there was no need to change Avon Fun. So it stuck with me. Had I properly prepared it and done a proper branding of myself, I may not have chosen that. But it was attached to my why, so it worked. What do you,
Okay.
do you have a separate Avon email?
No.
It just goes to your personal?
Yes.
I would-
Everything goes to
Yeah,
that.
I would create a separate Avon email.
I have a hard time with that. Like, how do I convert everybody now to go to my new email?
You
Like,
just
I don't
send
want
an
to
email.
annoy people.
No,
Yeah.
it's just information sharing. Remember, don't make decisions for other people, right? Right now, you've made the decision that other people are going to be annoyed, so you haven't done it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Whereas if you just send an email saying, hey guys, my business is rocking, I'm super excited, here's my new email. Please start using this going forward.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all it has to be.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't get caught up in what other people are thinking, or because you can't make decisions for other people. You're not in their head. You don't know what they're going to say. They're going to be like, oh, Trudy changed her email. Awesome. I'll save this.
The other thing is that stopped me is my stamp, and all that has my email on it.
Yes. Yep.
So now I have to redo all that.
Yep. So
Okay.
maybe it's something you don't do then. It's totally what's working for you.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I need to change it. I've had it since I've started Avon
Yeah.
a million years ago. So,
Well, exactly. It's just remember though, especially when the e-stores launch, you want to stand out a little bit from all the other Avon representatives, right? At the end of
Okay.
the day, Avon is the product that you're selling, but at the end of the day, you're the product. You are the product. They're buying Avon from you because they like you.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Just food for thought. And again, there's a time and a place for everything, right? If you find, because Trudy, when you had your business last June, you were in a different place with your business. Now you've skyrocketed your business
Yes.
and you're continuing to grow. So you need to always be keeping up with your success too, remember.
Good point. Yes. Okay.
Right? Because if you're going across Canada, can I ask you what your email is? Is it just like,
It's my name, tmoncrief2002 @yahoo.ca.
yeah. See, by looking at that email, that says nothing about what you do,
Yes, exactly. Okay.
right? Does that make sense?
It does for sure.
Yeah. So you want to always be associating Trudy with Avon somehow.
Okay.
Yeah. And especially because the level that you're reaching right now and because you have big plans to keep going, now would be the time to make any changes. Because once you hit that level, you're done. You're stuck with your branding.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Yeah, once you hit the next level.
Okay.
Yeah. A good one to look at is Nicole Bowles. Check out her stuff.
Okay.
She's branded Nicole with Avon very well.
All right.
Yep. Cool. Okay. So does that make sense, guys? You're good?
Yes.
You know how to create a Facebook group now? It will literally take you 15 minutes. So create it, and then under members, you guys can add me as a member, right? So just add me. And then you would go into members and you would go beside my name and make me an admin, because I need to be an admin in order to run your Facebook group next week to play.
Okay.
All right. And then I can keep an eye on your groups too, so I can offer recommendations.
Okay,
Sounds good. Thank you, Jody.
You're very welcome. I'll talk to you guys all soon.
Okay.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Thanks.